What is up, guys? Dead6 X-Rated coming back at you with another, yet again, Steven Universe theory. Now, today's theory is a little bit out there, but you know, I'm very good at going that far with out there labels and all out there, like, you know, theories and all that good shit. So, today I'm going to specifically talk about Smoky Quartz, and the theory is, was Smoky Quartz the intended fusion between Steven and Amethyst? Now, before we go into this theory, I'm going to say this right now. So don't tell me that, oh, Steven is the, you know, he's a gem, he's a male, so it's different because he's not actually Rose, blah blah blah. But besides that bullshit, okay. My theory is specifically this: I do not believe that Smoky Quartz is the actual fusion between Steven and Amethyst. The reason I'm saying that is specifically because, yeah, I know that's because of Steven's, you know, physical form, and between him and Rose's physical form, that the fusion would look slightly different, but that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the specific amount of trust and admiration to getting the job done between Amethyst and Steven. So, my thing is simply this. I believe that Amethyst never fused with Rose. Now, my theory actually goes back way during the prequel of the series, where Greg met the gems, all that, you know, Rose and Pearl met Garnet, then the three of them met Amethyst and all that shit. So, I'm going to explain my theory. My theory is that during the debut of the prequel explaining Rose's and Greg's relationship and all that, the way Amethyst was acting, it seemed that she has not been with the Crystal Gems very long. And they have not done anything to explain Amethyst's true origins other than the fact that she's a quartz soldier. She was made in the kindergarten but came out wrong, as quoted by Jasper. So, my whole thing is, if Amethyst has not been with the gems that long, that means in the time that her and Greg got to know each other, Rose got pregnant, gave up her physical form to make Steven, that meant that Amethyst never fused with Rose. Meaning that the actual fusion between Steven, in this case, a rose quartz and an amethyst, is not the official fusion. Now, in the debut of Smoky Quartz, even Smoky Quartz says herself, I feel like Amethyst knows this. A rose quartz and an amethyst make she stutters for a second and then says Smoky Quartz. Not just doing that for dramatic effect, but she did that. She didn't just do that for dramatic effect. She did it because she does not actually know her name. She does not know her name. So, with that being said, there is evidence to prove that, in fact, Smoky Quartz is not the official fusion between a rose quartz and an amethyst. So, to put it simply, if it is true that Amethyst was not with the gems that long prior to, you know, Greg getting Rose pregnant and then Rose giving up her physical form to make Steven, that means that by the time that all this happened, they did not go on any missions, they didn't go through any surreal battles and all that shit. That means that Amethyst and Rose never fused with one another. That means that they never fused with one another. So if that was to be the actual case, that means in a upcoming episode, if they decide to do this, that means that if they do decide to go down the origin of Amethyst and the gems relationship, there is probably going to be a separate fusion, if my theory is correct, which I really doubt it is, but hey, you know, that's what theories are for. They're meant to be, you know, barbarically absurd. But anyway, so if I feel like if Amethyst's fusion with Steven is truly a Smoky Quartz, I want to sit here and believe that, because simply this, the facts are this: Amethyst was not with the gems very long. I'm averaging off that Amethyst had to be with the gems at least 6 months to a year before Rose met Greg. Okay? The next thing is, prior to Rose's recreation and her creating Steven, thusly becoming his belly button gem permanently, that means that the fusion never happened. If there is a fusion between Rose and Amethyst, it wouldn't have been said by Smoky Quartz that I feel like Amethyst knows this. That means Amethyst has fused with Rose, but it means that she's tried to fuse with Rose. So it's a lose-lose situation. If it is true that Amethyst did in fact fuse with Rose, and that Smoky Quartz is just a different version of the official Smoky Quartz between Rose and Amethyst again, that means that there are two different versions of Smoky Quartz, meaning that the official is not this one that you see here in this picture, which means that shit is completely absurd. So really, like, as much as I would love to sit here and say that the official Smoky Quartz is, oh yeah, a little slender, little lighter than the current Smoky Quartz that we know, all that, and she got like curls and all that shit. But then again, Steven got curls, Amethyst got long hair. It doesn't make much sense if you actually put in the effort to think about these so-called theories. But like I said, whether or not this is true, I'm going to put it out there that I'm saying that I don't believe that the Smoky Quartz that we know now is real. I don't believe that this is the physical manifestation of a proper Smoky Quartz. In fact, I do think that there is another Smoky Quartz in the series that has just not been revealed yet. Other than that, I'm going to let you guys think about it. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's more than one Smoky Quartz? And by that, I mean the fusion between Amethyst and Rose instead of the one between Steven and Amethyst? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.